I'm a hardcore mature gamer. I have a grown man system that I stand beside and I back.
L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. Now E is even more than any one of you or you're in love. Welcome to the show today, bitches and snitches. Now, I have to say, I have had quite the chuckling weekend this past weekend. It was great. I don't know if you all are on Twitter or not. If you are, you should probably follow me because I'm becoming a little bit more active on there. But this past weekend was very fucking hilarious. So, I don't know if you all remember a YouTuber by the name of John Kill, who was a ex-member of the PlayStation Legion. Surely you can't forget John Kill. No one forgets John Kill. Now, I'm sure it's starting to ring a bell for most of you, but remember shortly after I made that video about John Kill 3D addressing some of the weird shit that he was doing in the community and stuff like that, the PlayStation Legion, not even a week later, fucking fired John Kill 3D. They suspended his contract. It was null and void.
And I was with the PlayStation Legion, but respectfully, things seem to have not worked out as planned. And I'm going in my own direction. I have nothing against JTech TV, just like he has nothing against me.
You're fired! What?
No, but I'm not here to talk about John Kill. I actually heard that he went to rehab. He's working at Chipotle, doing a lot better. But you all remember Young Cease. Now, Young Cease, I did a video on Young Cease a while back. He was the primary guest of my episode of Exposing Fake PlayStation Fans episode 2. And I just laid out the groundwork and really just laid out the groundwork and showed that Young Cease was not living up to the true gamer's standard, if you will say. And it appears that this weekend, Young Cease was also terminated from the PlayStation Legion. It was fucking hilarious to see.
Legion. I'm not gonna lie, I was kicked out. Percent honest here. I was kicked out for seemingly no reason. I haven't done any. I wasn't doing anything drama related. Now, I'm a little hurt because they just threw me aside like that, but hey, I'm free now.
And free he is. You all should have seen how this went down the other day. So I was sitting in the Titanfall Princess's chat watching her podcast, which she has a very good podcast, I must say. So shout out to Titanfall Princess. Check out her podcast on Fridays. But anyways, I was sitting in the chat and here comes JTech TV while Young Cease is on the panel. And here comes JTech TV out of nowhere and he says this right here. He says, Young Cease, you are out of the PlayStation Legion. You are free. Like, oh my God, y'all cannot tell me this is not the funniest shit you have ever seen in your life. This motherfucker is sitting on the panel giving his opinion about games and his boss, technically his boss just comes in and says, you're free. Shit. Oh shit. Oh, this shit been having me laughing all fucking weekend, bruh. How do you fire a man on national television? Oh my God, this shit is crazy. So I did what any normal person would do. I took to Twitter to see what was really going on. And JTech unblocked me on Twitter, and he said this. He screenshots the video that I made about Young Cease a couple months ago, and he says, "You opened Carl's eyes and I defended Young Cease, but when he failed to play Horizon Zero Dawn instead of COD, he had to go." Oh my god, y'all can't tell me this ain't some funny shit, man. And then Carl wrote me on Twitter. You remember Carl? Carl's the guy with you know, all the platinum trophies and all that stuff. He wrote me on Twitter and said this: "He just doesn't play in general. He got Horizon, barely played it. Dude hasn't been on PSN in like a week and never joins our podcast." So it sounds like there was a culmination of fuckery that Young Cease was, you know, either not doing. He wasn't coming to the podcast. He wasn't playing his games, or wasn't playing exclusives. He was just, you know, it was a lot of things that they are saying that that he did. However, I do want to say this to Young Cease: you may have a case here, because you have, you know, you had very conflicting stories. One person said he hadn't been on in 3 weeks, but you know, Young Cease actually you know, was streaming Horizon Zero Dawn a week ago. It was a lot of conflicting stories. So Young Cease, you might need to file a grievance and see if you can get your job back. I just think it's weird that 2 of the people that I've made videos on from the PlayStation Legion have been terminated. So one of the questions that I have for the people that are watching this video: should I be compensated for all of my hard work? I feel like I should be I'm the one that has been doing the investigations on these people. I think I should be compensated for doing these background investigations and ultimately getting these people terminated. But no, seriously, in all seriousness, let me know what you all think in the comment sections below. Do you believe that Young Cease should have been put out? Do you believe that the PlayStation Legion is wrong for putting him out? I will say this in defense of both of them. You know, Young Cease is a young kid. He's not that old. I'm sure he's in school. I'm sure he has things going on. You know, he's probably into sports and things like that. So he might not have as much time as other people do. In the PlayStation Legion's defense, I will say this: we can't have it both ways. We can't say that people in the PlayStation Legion are frauds, and then when they kicked out somebody, you know, that might exhibit some fraudulent behavior, or they might not be, you know, living up to the standard that we try to hold the PlayStation Legion members to, we can't get mad if they kick out somebody like that. So that's in their defense, but I want to hear from you all. What do you think? You know, what do you think about this? I'm going to ask you all your opinions a lot more from now on, and I'm going to tone my opinions down because I simply don't want people to get offended. I just want to be loved by everyone. I want to be loved. To be loved. But anyway, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I'm out of here. Peace.